we'd roll over to Johnny's parents. They had also a nice selection. Eventually, you know, we'd go down and we'd go to Daly's grandparents. They had a really nice selection as well. It was a little bit rougher, you know, it had some Pabst Blue Ribbon we had to choke down and things like that. After a while, his parents figured out that, you know, we had been, you know, thriving from their booze cabinet. Johnny actually started marking the bottles. So anyway, when we were about 18, we went down to Florida, and John's like, you know, we all went down, me, Nick, Daly, we all went down to Florida, and we went down there and met up with his parents that he drove down there, and so John was like, well, I got you guys covered with the alcohol. I know you guys like a couple beers. He goes, I got you guys covered. We got in there, he goes, got the beer covered for a while. 6-pack in the fridge. It lasted about 5 minutes. We're like, John, we're gonna step it up tonight? So next thing we know, we're going to Kroger's and we're loading up. And we load up and he's like, whoa, you guys need all that? You need all that beer? We're like, well, we're on vacation now. And he's like, you boys, Bud Light, Marlboro Lights. Too much.
What?
But,
what?
So I don't know if everybody knows about how Nick and Jessica met, but I mean, I think her sister kind of preyed on it a little bit. But when I first heard about it, I heard that Kristen Eves had hooked them up. And I was like, excited.
Hey,
wow,
Kristen.
that's awesome. So I ran into Kristen Eves one day at a bar. Yeah, believe it or not, at a bar. And I was like, Kristen, you're a little Cupid, you know, they're engaged now, like everything's going well. And she's like, I'm not Cupid. Like, really? She's like, actually, Jessica found Nick on the Facebook and said, this is the man for me. And Nick, you know, obviously was all about it. And so things started getting going. And it was all good, but you wouldn't believe how quickly Nick pretty much felt the same way. If he came up to me, I would swear, and I can't tell you the detail.
Oh, we got it all.
I would say within a few weeks of even meeting her, that he was like,
He is.
I think this is the one. And I was like, Nick, don't get ahead of yourself here. I was like, it's been like 2 weeks of dating. He's like, no. He's like, I talked to Daly, I talked to Johnny. He goes, they said, you know when you know. And I was like,
Are you recording
and I was like, all right, well, let's just wait it out a little longer. 3 weeks. And so obviously he did. And you know what?
You did.
They obviously both knew that they were the one for one another. And I mean, look at them now. I mean, married couple. I can't be any happier for the both of you. You guys are great and great. Cheers to these guys.